This is my paper outline. Hello, class. Today I will talk about a very special person for me. Sometimes unexpected people come into our lives to make it a better one. This special person for me is my little brother, Santiago. My brother was adopted when I was only 14 years old, a very rebellious age when you start to discover yourself. Today I will talk about process, how this event impacted my life, and the lessons that came with it. Since I was a kid, my parents always wanted me to become a big sister. But unfortunately, after my mom had me, she discovered that she was infertile. She went to every doctor in town and went through every option available. But there was only one: adopting a baby. One day, my mom came into my room to tell me the news. They were adopting a baby. But I couldn't believe it. I refused to believe it. I couldn't imagine sharing my life with a stranger, especially someone that is not blood related. I went through a rampage of emotions. There was crying, screaming, and I felt sadness in my heart. But I was too naive to understand how serious the situation was for my parents. I went to therapy a little bit after Santiago was born. I needed to understand my emotions and learn how to control them. It was a long process. My parents had to start over after 14 years. It was a house full of baby bottles, toys everywhere, and family visits. It was a big change that we weren't completely prepared for. 8 years passed, and Santiago is the healthiest, kindest, and most sensitive kid I have ever met. My parents were always honest with him. Of course, as a kid, we don't quite understand the situation, but eventually Santiago will. It is always good to start somewhere and always start with the truth. My family isn't perfect, but Santiago was the glue that put all of our pieces back to where they belong. Adoption is now an important topic in my household and is a topic that we value more than anything. I helped to raise the kindest soul and person. And every day of my life, I regret the way I did 8 years ago because I wouldn't be the person I am today without my brother in my life. So, today I talked about the process, how this impacted my life, and the lessons that came with it because I was changed for good. And even though me and my brother aren't blood related, I will always remind myself that family isn't just blood. It is what we build with love, kindness, and sacrifices.